Hello everybody, it is me, Zach the Insomniac, and I'm back with another tier list video, featuring yet again LcBebop from LcBebop YouTube. Today, we're going to be doing a bit of a different tier list. We're going to be ranking every single Smash Brothers game. As a big Smash Brothers fan myself, I'm pretty excited to do this, so, any thoughts before we want to do this, LC?
Dude, I grew up with Smash. Like, it's probably the series that got me into all the different Nintendo franchises, like Earthbound, Kirby, Pokemon, like pretty much all of them.
Yeah,
all of them I want more.
I also kind of had that experience with Smash too. It kind of introduced me to a bunch of different games and genres that normally I had never heard of, and that's kind of why I'm here today, is because of Smash. Let's start off with the first, Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 64, or Smash Bros. 64.
You see, I played a good bit of this game, but I didn't play it as much as the other games, mainly because I think the game was kind of lacking compared to the others. It was the first game, and while it didn't really have all that much, it was pretty unique for a fighting game at the time, because like the N64 barely had any fighting games to begin with anyway.
Yeah, it had, like, the most it had was, like, what, Clay Fighter?
Yeah, Clay Fighter. I think it had Killer Instinct, but it didn't really have too much. And
Yeah.
Smash was it was a fighting game, but it was also unique. Like, there wasn't any other fighting games out there that were like it.
Yeah, so, I agree. This, honestly, was the start of a new subgenre of fighting games, because now we're seeing other games kind of following Smash's footsteps with, like, the whole knockback mechanic and everything. I'd call that a mechanic, because that's basically what it is. It started a whole new, like, subgenre of games, and I think that's really impressive. Also, I think, for one thing, and not many people realize this was 1999 when this game came out. There wasn't much material to go off of at the time for, like, all the characters. Like, really, I don't even know how they added Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon was never, I don't think at the time, he was ever shown outside of his car. So that's pretty impressive.
Also, like, a lot of the characters in the game originated from games that weren't even 3D, so...
Yeah, that was a lot of 3D, that was the first start for a lot of 3D models, yeah. Like, off the bat, that was the first time Luigi, Ness, I think Pikachu and Jigglypuff, if Pokemon Stadium didn't come out before that, I'm not entirely sure. Like Captain Falcon, so many characters that didn't even have 3D models at the time, and they managed to really do it well the first time around. Also, considering this was the first game, I think this was a really good basis for the Smash series. It was very basic, it didn't have much to it. I wouldn't really ever go back to this one, but that doesn't mean it's bad. I think this was a very good starting point for the Smash series, as it could only get better from that point.
It pretty much just set, like, the groundwork.
I think this game is a B tier game. What about you?
B tier? Yeah, I'd say it's about B tier.
Yeah, so
it's like, it's the average. It's pretty much like just the groundwork of the genre, pretty much.
So next up, very controversial one, Melee.
Melee. I love this game, dude. Like, I know some people don't like it, some people do like it, but it's whatever. But I think this game was like a massive overhaul of the first game, because it only came out, like, what, 2 years later?
Yeah.
And they added
about that. That was something I want to talk about. Sakurai actually,
he worked himself to death almost.
He almost, yeah. He passed out several times. He had to get an IV, and he still, even when he had to get an IV, he had to get it in, like, I think I'm pretty sure Sakurai is right-handed, so I think he had to get an IV in, like, his right arm, so he had to code the game with his left arm for a while, and that is just insane.
Yeah.
I have nothing but respect for Sakurai for making this game. But, I myself, I'm not a big fan of Melee. I don't really like its gameplay too much, and it's got a lot of bugs. However, what Sakurai did in the span of 2 years, this is honestly a perfect sequel.
Yeah.
I think it's a perfect sequel. Even though I don't like it, I think it's pretty deserving of an A tier.
Yeah, dude, my brother would probably tell me it's the best Smash game.
And a lot of people say that.
I don't really agree, but I can see
why I don't really like its gameplay that much. It's even though I like the more like fast-paced style of Smash, I'm not really a fan of Melee. But I still think, even though I don't like it, I still think it's an incredible game. So I think I'm giving it an A tier.
A tier? Alright.
And then we move on to Brawl.
Okay. Yeah, Brawl.
Okay, so let's get out of the way. Subspace brings it to an S tier.
It does.
It does. I don't think we need to say why. It just does. The gameplay brings it down to an A tier.
It's just not balanced.
Yeah, the gameplay. However, I will defend the gameplay till the day I die. I actually really like it for some reason. I don't think it's as good as other games, but I don't know. I don't really see a problem with it. But it's definitely awful. The mechanics, like tripping and everything, god awful. And I don't think
something different to it, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it introduced as much as Melee did. I think it was just more of Melee. And
it's kind of an upgrade.
As much as I want to put Brawl in A tier, because this was the first Smash game I ever had, and this was what got me into like gaming. I know it's a B tier. I know it's a D tier game, but I really want to put it in A tier. I'm debating between A or B.
You know, when I think about Brawl, well, okay, to answer your question, I'd say probably A, like maybe below Melee. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's an. As much as people don't like this one, this is an A tier game. I love this game. This also introduced like the demos.
Third party.
What?
Third party newcomers.
Oh my god, how could I forget that? Snake and Sonic. Okay. Yeah, no, this is an A tier. This is A tier. Sonic was one of the biggest moments in gaming ever, being introduced to Brawl. I stand by that. And Snake was so unsurprising. It was so surprising. Especially as the first third party. We got a character from an M-rated series that is a third party. That's still kind of crazy to this day.
And it's like, I agree with you about Sonic, dude. That was like probably one of the greatest video game moments in history.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely insane.
Especially Subspace's ending.
Dude, that was really bold of Nintendo to have Sega save the Nintendo universe.
Yeah.
That was pretty bold, but I love that. That made for a killer ending. Now, let's get on to Smash 4 for Wii U. I don't know. This one's kind of tough, I'm gonna be honest. I
will say this is like one of the most hyped Smash games for me, personally.
This is one of the most... I think this is one of the most hyped Smash games, but I don't know, there's something about it. Honestly, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but when Ultimate released, it really just made me think kind of less of Wii U.
Yeah, I think the existence of Ultimate kind of makes the Wii U really like obsolete.
I don't know why. There's something about Smash 4's like graphics that like its art style that I just don't like, and it's
not like,
I
think it's a little too saturated.
Sam, I don't know. I just don't really like it. The gameplay is fine. I think the gameplay is fine. But there was a lot of bad things about it. They removed story mode. Classic mode was butchered. What was I gonna say, yeah, classic mode was butchered. Smash Tour, awful addition. I don't think it was balanced very well, but honestly, you could kind of say that for every Smash game.
Yeah, but I mean, then again, Smash 4 did have the patches and stuff.
Yeah,
But
it did have.
not nearly as much as Ultimate, but
Yeah, so honestly, I want to put this in D tier, but like,
D. I'd say
no,
like
no, no, no,
C.
no, no, no. I said B, like B or
Oh, I
C.
thought you said D.
No, it's not. It's not that bad.
I'd say it's
Definitely
like B or C, like either low B or like C for me.
not. Yeah, I'm
'Cause-
putting it at. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it B minus.
I think it was good at the time because like I think even the graphics like looked good at the time because it was the first time that Smash was HD, but at the same
Yeah,
time
that
it
was
like,
cool.
They're really, and plus like the game was a lot more like colorful than Brawl as well, which was pretty cool. But like Ultimate pretty much outshines it in almost every single way,
Yeah.
except for like the trophies maybe.
All right. So next up, Smash 4 for 3DS. I'm going to be honest. I think I like this one better than Wii U.
Yeah, I think the thing that kind of saves 3DS for me is the fact that it's handheld.
Yeah, the bad thing about 3DS is that obviously the graphics aren't as good and the controls aren't very ideal because you're playing on a you're playing on a 3DS. You're playing Smash on a 3DS. Not a good combination, but it's the first Smash game on a handheld in HD. It has better stages objectively than Wii U. It has Smash Run, which is just Smash Tour, but not, and it's also better. Like, really good.
It is better than Tour. I actually, I kind of liked Smash Tour a little bit, but
yeah.
I think it could have been a lot better.
It didn't have a good classic mode, but it had a better one.
Yeah,
Not
sure.
by much, but I mean, it was better. I'm gonna put this one. What do you think about a B tier? I don't know. I feel like at the same time it's like equal. I feel like it's too similar to be B tier, but I also feel like it's like the things you kind of look over make it B tier instead of B minus. I'm gonna leave this one up to you, honestly.
I think it's about low B tier.
Low B tier, alright. I'll just put it like kind of above. I'll put it in B minus, but I'll put it like a little bit above Smash 4, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
now we come down to the final game, Ultimate, and oh boy.
This game makes me feel like this game makes me wish they don't make any others in the future and just build off of this. And, upgrade the graphics.
For one thing, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. S tier.
S tier, yeah.
S tier. So for one thing, World of Light, I actually really like it. It's definitely not as good as Subspace, but honestly, I felt like Subspace kind of overstayed its welcome a little bit. Now you could say that about World of Light. You're not wrong, but
I think World of Light's long, but I think it makes up for it in like the amount of like unique battles that you can.
I kind of prefer like on and on battles more than I do action platforming.
Yeah.
I think Subspace is better, but I still really like World of Light.
True.
I honestly feel like it doesn't get talked about enough.
The only thing that I wish it had was more cutscenes, and that's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
same. The cutscenes are great. I'm glad we're getting like CGI cutscenes with like the reveal trailers and everything. I think that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
But for one thing, the gameplay, best in the series. I will say that until the day I die as well. This is the best, like gameplay-wise, the best Smash Bros. Ever, in my opinion.
It's the best gameplay since Melee. Because it allows you to, like, wave dash and a lot of other things.
It's a bit lacking on modes. It would be really cool to have Target Test back. but they did add some more modes through
They
updates.
added home run contests and stuff.
Stage Builder's pretty cool. Um, I think they have enough modes for it to be like good. At first, when it released, I didn't think it had enough modes like at all. But as they've been
I'm
like
happy that
slowly
they added
adding
more
some,
over time. Mm-hmm.
also the roster in Ultimate is basically perfect. The newcomers, the
Mhm.
newcomers in Ultimate are the best in the series. For one thing, Minecraft Steve, and I can't stress this enough. Minecraft Steve, he's in the game, and I still kind of haven't gotten over it. I'm gonna be honest.
Dude, dude. It was probably like the most hype character for me, apart from like maybe Sonic. But even
Yeah,
like Sonic got me into Smash. I mean, first of all, but Steve, man,
he is my main. He is my main. He's fun to play. He's as stupid as I wanted him to be. I love that. The reveals also are incredible.
dude,
I think they were so much more. Like, I think the reveals were so much better than Wii U's. I think it was a lot more mysterious.
I like Wii U's reveals. I like the Villager reveal and the Rosalina reveal and stuff like that.
Yeah, but Ultimate just blows it out of the park.
Flew it out of the water.
Yeah,
The freaking with the Ridley trailer was insane.
that was insane. Steve trailer, the Sephiroth trailer was insane.
Yeah, the Simon trailer was pretty cool.
Every trailer was insane for this game. And Spirits, as much as I hate them, I like them because of the battles. They had to think of references to each spirit and say, okay, so what would like fit this character the most? And that's what I really like about it.
Dude, there are some spirits that I like forgot even had battles until they added the you could do rematches with the spirits. Like you go to your collection, you can pretty much fight all the spirits in there.
This is Ultimate. Really, I think the roster is one of the best things in video game history. We've got Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man. We've got Sephiroth.
I think the Smash Ultimate roster is probably the best roster in all of gaming.
It's true. I mean, yeah. But like,
the biggest crossover in gaming history.
All the characters it has is insane. There's no character. You're at least going to find one character that fits your playstyle.
Yeah.
And Sans is in the game. It's been over a year, but Sans is in the game, and that's pretty crazy. All of the reveals are insane, even if they're kind of underwhelming, like Byleth, and like Hero. Either way, that doesn't matter because at the end of the day, there's still so many characters in Smash Brothers.
Almost 100.
In Smash Ultimate, that's just insane. So Ultimate is an S tier.
Yeah. Before we end the video, I do want to ask you one question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're gonna make a third Fighters Pass? Because personally, I think it would be stupid not to. But
I think it. Honestly, unfortunately, I think I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do it, but at the same time, it'd be stupid not to, and people just want more. And Sakurai has stated multiple times this may be the last Smash game he ever makes in his life. And I think he'd really want to go all out and just keep adding fires. But at the same time, I also think he just kind of wants to wrap it up and be done with Smash. Because
one thing
he said
kind of makes me think.
The reason he quit with this Kirby series is he was sick of the demand of sequelization of his games. Like, once a new Kirby game was finished, he was like he said that he didn't really like people saying, "Oh boy, that was a good Kirby game. So when's the next one?" He just really didn't like that. He really hated people like being, "All right, so when's the sequel?" And honestly, I think he's kind of ran his course with Smash. If there is a new Smash, I don't think it's going to be made by Sakurai. But at the same time, if he really wants to go all out and finish it up, I think there would be a third Fighters Pass. But I don't really think there's going to be one. I think it would be awesome if there was. But
something tells me that it just won't happen. And the main thing that tells me that it won't happen, like of course it would be stupid not to, but like I just they added another slot for the second Fighters Pass. I think that
Yeah, I
I think
think that kind of is like, yep, this is the
that's
final
almost a sign.
pass.
Yeah,
Because I don't be like, oh, because I don't think they'd be like, oh, but wait, we're adding another slot to Fighters Pass 3. Because either that, because that would make, I think, the DLC newcomers feel kind of like, oh boy, another DLC fighter. This been like going on for like 4 years now?
yeah.
Like, that's not a problem. I don't mind that at all. But I think a lot of the charm of the new DLC fighters would kind of be overdone by then. I don't think
It
it would
is
be as
crazy.
cool.
It is it is
But
crazy how
because I don't
it's been 3 years.
anything you want to say before we end the video? I think they're gonna stop with
Tell
this
Dream
one.
Fighters. We're still
I had a
getting
lot of
content.
fun making
Yeah,
this tier list with you. So yeah.
yeah. This was pretty fun. I've always wanted to give my opinions on these games, and they're a big part of my childhood. So I'm glad I got to go over each one, even if I didn't go super in depth. I think it was a fun time. So, LC, say something funny.